Hi there, Sandra here from the Schwowin's Nest. Today I am participating in a kitchen vignette challenge for 2020. This is hosted by This and That with Denise. Denise does home, health, beauty, and planning. If you haven't seen her channel yet, you need to go check it out. She has a lot of great information on her Shout Out Sunday shows, and she does some great recipes too. I will have Denise's channel link and the playlist link in the description box below. Please make sure you go check out everyone else's vignettes because it's going to be just fantastic. Denise asked us to put our vignette on a portable tray so we could move it around, and I've had this wooden tray that I picked up at a thrift store a while back, and I thought I would give it a bit of a makeover. I'm using Rust-Oleum chalked paint in the country gray color, which is a darker gray. I usually do my trays in white or off-white, but you know what? I thought I would change it up a little bit. I am changing some of the decor in my home to more of the white and gray tones, so I thought this was a perfect time to do something in gray. Once it was all dry, I just took some coarse sandpaper and roughed the edges up a little bit to show some of the wood underneath. I decided to add a saying to the side of my wooden tray, but this time instead of using my Craftsmart paint marker or using stencils, I decided to cut out different letters from all of these wall stickers that I had picked up at a dollar store a while back, and I'm going to just use different letters and different styles and create the words "Whisk It Good." Because these are stick-on decal letters, I'm going to cut as close to the black as I can, just because I don't want any of the extra plastic to show. These are all the letters that I chose, and you can see that there's a little bit of the plastic showing, but that's okay. You know what? I'm not going to be too fussy about that part of it. I just really enjoyed not having to write the letters or put them on with paint or a stencil. And this is a really neat way to do something like this with stick-on letters if you don't have a Cricut. Part of the challenge was also to include some type of greenery or floral. I'm really into this boxwood, so I decided to take some of the snow spray that I had left over from Christmas and give this boxwood a little bit of a snow-kissed effect. I think it turned out really nice. You can see the texture of the artificial snow, and it will be perfect. Another item that was part of the request was to include a recipe. I don't have any recipe books anymore, at least one that was small enough to fit on this tray. So I decided to print off my favorite recipe. It's actually my family's favorite recipe as well. It's traditional pork schnitzel. And what I'm going to do is glue it onto the inside cover of this hardcover book and then place that on the vignette and decorate around it. I'm just going to use some Mod Podge to glue the paper on, and I'm just going to put a thin coat on using the smallest foam brush ever. I don't know what possessed me to do that. It took me forever to get that glue put on, and then I'll put another coat of Mod Podge on top. I'm really happy with how this little tray turned out. I love the letters on it. I think they're fun and funky. And because I use whisks a lot in my kitchen, if you count how many I have in that container at the back, I have 7. 2 red, 1 black, 1 stainless, and 3 small little whippers that I use on a daily basis. So I've got to have lots of them. Here's my traditional pork schnitzel recipe. I will also put that down in the description box if you're interested in giving it a try. These two little snowmen, I had the round chubby guy for a long time, and I just created this wooden one, which I can link below in the description box. Here again are my whisks. For the greenery in this little tray, I decided to use a garland that I had put out for Christmas. It has pine cones, some little greenery pieces, and some little snowballs. I also used the boxwood that I sprayed with the snow, and I added some little baby pine cones into him. And I also decided to use some of the red berries just to give a little bit of a pop of color and to blend in with the red whisks. I'd like to give a big thank you to Denise for hosting this challenge. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.